Okay, welcome traders to episode 29. So in this episode, I'm going to cover cryptocurrencies and the crypto market on a whole. So I've just got the top 10 cryptocurrency coins there, but crypto works a little bit different to currency, as a lot of people don't know this. So when you have a look at crypto, you need to understand that you're looking at something that has a actual price in terms of what people are willing to pay for it and what people are not willing to pay for it. So it's a little bit different to currency, whereas currency terms of high and low is constantly changing. But where crypto, because most people use it as an investment tool, the high and low is not likely to change. So what I mean by that is when you look at Bitcoin, for example, and let's just have a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, let's have a look at Bitcoin, just say 12 months. Let's just put 12 months on here. So when we have a look at crypto 12 months, so each candle is now 1 year. So we have a look at cryptocurrency and we say, okay, the lowest we've seen it to the highest we've seen it is there. So highest we've seen is 19,891. That got viewed as too high, and 109 was obviously too low. So let's just extend those lines like this so you can understand my point. So with cryptocurrency now, these lines are always going to be viewed as the fair value. So 10,000 right now is kind of the midpoint. So when you go down into your monthly chart, you have to look at price a bit different. So where people are saying this level has to hold, that level has to hold, it's about what are people willing to pay for Bitcoin. So if you're seeing the low is say $109, that's saying everyone would want to pay for Bitcoin around those lows, because now that's 95% off. That's how you've got to look at it. So that's the highest people are willing to pay, nearly 20,000, and the lowest people were willing to buy. So where everyone wanted to buy, the cheapest it was for was 109. So now you look at Bitcoin like that, it's a bit different now. So 50% is going to be viewed as fair value. We've gone below 50%. So now you're looking at where the people see Bitcoin coming to. So if we kind of, yeah, let's even look at that. So 70% off. So yeah, let's just do it in each one. 60, let's do it in increments of 0.5%. 65% off, 70% off, 75% off, 80% off, 0.85, 85% off, 0.9, 90% off, and that would be 95% off. So that's how you've got to look at crypto and Bitcoin in the whole. So right now, crypto Bitcoin being viewed as 65% off. From the current high is 65% right now. So is that a good price to buy? Would you rather buy at, say, 85% off, where we saw it come before, around the 4,000? That's the real reason why we see price move up from there, because fair value at 10,000 right now. For me, Bitcoin is displaying bearish market structure, so it still works the same technically as currencies in terms of technical analysis. So for me right now, Bitcoin, unless we see Bitcoin above 8,000 again, which is 60% off, I don't see Bitcoin going much higher. The reason, because we need to get back above this area, and then I'll say, okay, price is going to move higher. The price area that calls to me is around here, because for me it's a demand area. So around this region here, we rallied up, that consolidation, and we had a massive move up. So for me, price wants to come back down, that would be another 75% off. So you have to think, if you can get a Bitcoin 75% off, in regards, you're going to be getting it at near 5,000, and the highest was nearly 20,000. So that's a good deal. It's a really good deal. Ideally, that's why for me, there's no telling where the lows are going to come in, where the highs are going to come in. It's purely based off what people believe is fair value for the coin at the time. And right now, I do believe Bitcoin is going to have one more drop back down in towards that 75% off, around 5,000 for me. So that's how I approach the crypto. When we look at Ethereum, it's the same logic again, and that's how I approach the crypto. So we look at Ether here, that's our high, that's our low. So Ether, is this a good coin to buy? So for me, just based off how cheap it is right now, the answer would be yes. It's $130. Right now you're sitting around 90% off. The lowest we saw it at was $5. $5 was the lowest we saw, and it went nearly up to $1,420. So is this a good price to buy Ethereum? For me, the answer is yes. Where would I be looking to buy Ethereum? Personally, if we can just have a little bounce off this low here, then I would be looking to buy Ether, because I do see it's just worth the long. That's how I look at it. It's worth the purchase right now because of how low it is. Are we going to see Ether's around 90% off right now? Are we going to see it pull all the way back down to those levels there? So you know what, let's even put those 96, 97, 98, 99. So 0.96. So let's put these ones red now. Anything for me from 95% off is, you might as well buy it. You might as well buy it just for the sake of it, because your risk to reward has increased so much. You may as well purchase it, because if this is the bottom, then you have got in that perfect time. So for me, anywhere inside 95 to 99 is the obviously ideal area. If I can get Ether at $70, then, and it goes anywhere near back up to those 1400, or even back to fair value, which is $712, you're looking at a massive return on investment. So if we can get even back up to here, you're looking at nearly 800, so eight times return on your investment. So that's how I apply crypto. You're just looking at something in terms of fair value and in terms of what the market feels about it. Personally speaking, when we look at Ethereum on a 4-hour chart and we break down, you can see price is starting to continue to move lower. We've broken these lows here, and I do feel like we are going to continue to see further downside on Ether. I think we will see around 95. I do think we will see coming into, maybe this is probably about 93, 94, about 92s. I do think we are going to see at least $100 again back on Ethereum, because it's just a good area to buy. Go into XRP. So this is something where I've got quite a lot of XRP. So when we look at it like this, let's look at fair value again. This is time to accumulate a coin. Where we see XRP right now, we're sitting at 98 cents. We're sitting at 98% off, sorry. So the low was around 12, and right now we're at 19, 98%. If this goes down a bit lower to say 15s, it's still a great buy. But for me, anywhere in this region here is a great buy, because it's just so low. The risk to reward is great. It's something that you can accumulate a lot of coins and hold for a long time. When we look at the likes of, say, Bitcoin Cash, so you can see this started the other way. It started very high, and now it's at the lows. So with Bitcoin Cash, it's the likes of, would you want to buy this? When stuff's at the lows like this, I look at it like this now in terms of value, because essentially you want to see them go higher, but it can go lower. But it's just right now, the lowest we've seen this go is down into 73s at the lows of the proper bear market. So if it breaks below that, we're going to see price continue to go lower. But right now we're in a nice little range between 520 and fair value is 295. Right now you're getting 75% off. So best time to buy would be around here. But if it drops through, then you just have to redefine your idea. Litecoin, another major coin for me. Let's look at Litecoin, same thing again. We've got our low, we've got our high. Where's Litecoin on the scale? So we're just around 90% off right now, with Litecoin coming back into that doji area. So let's have a look here. So Litecoin had a period of consolidation. and came right back into there. So right now, one Litecoin is $42 right now. For me, this is a decent time to buy Litecoin. In all honesty, I would personally buy some Litecoin now. I might buy some after this video, to be honest. Reason being, you can see we've come down quite low. We seem to be forming a higher low as well. So following that rally, we've been doing nothing but bearish. Price structure. So you see the break, the retest, the break, the retest. Let me go in here. The break, the retest, the breaks, the retest. So very clean price action. So for me, this is a decent time to buy, because we've got two things. Either we're gonna go back in again and come lower into the discount, or we're gonna break through, bounce, break through, bounce, break through, bounce, before we push up into that where we was before. So those are the two outcomes for Litecoin. But either way, when you're looking at the returns, you're sitting around 90% off. You could get 95, which is obviously the perfect time to buy. But for me, not major difference between 40 and 24s, but I would still be looking to purchase. EOS as well, another major coin. Let's look at it like this. All that after that bull market, you got to look at after that massive bull market, we've retraced. Look at that, no coincidence, 95% off. Markets rallied all the way back to where? Nearly back to fair value, just at 65%, and we're coming right back down there again. So for me, this is a good time to buy. Literally, when you're talking cryptocurrency, you just got to be talking plain supply and demand in the way of just lows and highs. There's not really much more to it, in my honest opinion. You just got to look at what was the absolute low, what was the absolute high, and just see how far off you are. For me, Binance Coin, this is obviously trending bullish as more people are utilizing cryptocurrency right now. I'd only be looking to buy that around 80% off. Bitcoin SVR, low to the high. So look here. Off. Here's a Bitcoin SVR. Where are we? 80%, 85. Again, best times to buy are always going to be as close to the pump area. That's how I look at it. Crypto's more of a pump and dump thing right now for me. It's just more of a pump and dump. XLM, can't apply it because we started high, and right now it's at the lows, so you can't really apply it to that. Tron, let's have a look at Tron as well. Back at the lows, can't really apply it to that. But you can see we're back at levels where you might as well buy it just because it's so low. But the major coins that I look at is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin. The rest are for me more altcoins, as everything is altcoin apart from Bitcoin, but they're not major currencies. But again, when trading crypto, I have got a crypto section as well in the member zone that you'll be able to utilize the information to understand how to participate in crypto, because I do think there is some good opportunities coming in the crypto market. So stay tuned, and I hope this video gave you a bit of clarity on how you should be approaching investing in cryptocurrency. Thanks for watching.